and think of someone who you believe to be a hero. It can be a parent, a military war vet, maybe it's a leader in your local community. You got it? Okay, now open your eyes. I'm going to tell you a secret right now. Really, it's a little bit more of a confession. And that is that for me, anytime I do that exercise and I'm forced to think about who I believe to be as a hero, I always come up empty. And that's because I don't believe that heroes actually exist. Not Nelson Mandela, not the people who fight for my freedom, not Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey. I think all of these people are amazing, don't get me wrong, but I would never assign them with the title of hero. In fact, I believe that one of the biggest challenges in terms of us reaching our own human potential is that we as a society and as a culture have brought into the story of the hero. Now, I haven't always been this way. When I was a little kid, I used to think my parents and my teachers were heroes. And then like all children, I used to love dressing up as all of my favorite superhero characters that I would watch on TV. I loved adopting their superhuman strength, their ability to run through walls, and what little kid doesn't want to shoot laser beams out of his eyes? And to take things even further for me, one of my favorite things to do was create my own superhero characters. One of the things I would do is wait for my mom to get home from the grocery store. And as she came, I would go running to the car like I really wanted to help her, but I didn't. We would get to the kitchen table, and I would watch her begin to put vegetables and canned goods away. And as soon as I saw an empty plastic bag, I would grab it off of the table, put one loop on each arm, and put it over my back like it was a cape. And then I would run through the house, bouncing off of the walls, jumping off the couches, thinking that I could fly. I don't know what it was about this cape, but it made me feel amazing, invincible, like I could take over the world. And then, like Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny, I soon came to realize that there was no such thing as heroes. That all of the people that I thought to be heroes were really just ordinary people like me. And that in fact, they spent most of their time being normal versus being heroic. Nowhere was this more true than in my beloved superheroes. When I thought about them, people who were been trained to be extraordinary, the most amazing version of a hero that man could ever imagine. And yet, they spent more time being normal than heroes. Spider-Man spent more time being Peter Parker than he ever did being Spider-Man. And Superman spent more time being Clark Kent than he did flying through the night sky saving everybody. In fact, my favorite story is Superman, because Superman was only a hero because he lived on planet Earth. On his home of Krypton, which was a planet of advanced species and human beings, he wasn't super, he was just man. And it's only because he found his way to Earth, where there was something special and unique inside of him when compared to everybody else, that we came to see him as being a hero. I would like to submit to you today that there's no such thing as heroes, only heroic moments. That we as normal people stand here and say, I'm just an ordinary human being. And the people that we label as heroes and put in the category over here, look back at us and say, yeah, me too. Unlike the color of your skin or the tint of your eye, being a hero is not based on your genes. It's not something you're born with. It's something you step in and out of, like good days and bad days, like Superman and Clark Kent. And although none of us can be heroes, we can all have heroic moments. And the key to making heroic moments happen is unleashing that special gift inside of you into the world to make a positive impact for the people around you. And the sooner we can come to realize that being a hero is not about what you are or what you aren't, but what you do and what you don't do, the sooner we can begin to look inside of ourselves and find that special gift that we have for the world. I would also like to propose to you that believing in heroes is a dangerous thing. Why would I say that? Because the more time we spend idolizing other people, the more distance we create between them and ourselves. And the more distance we create between ourselves and the notion of heroes, the more we give ourselves permission to never look for the hero inside of us. As long as hero is something that's reserved for an elite few, not the talented many, for the people over there and not the people right here, then we put ourselves in a position where we never look or expect excellence from ourselves. I believe that Ralph Waldo Emerson had it right when he said, "A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer." 5 minutes. That's the difference between being ordinary and being extraordinary. Between having a normal day and having a heroic day. Before I leave and close, I want to leave you with 3 things you can do to make sure that you have more heroic moments in your life. 1, know your magic. Like Superman with his beams or Spider-Man with his webs, we all have something amazing inside of us. There's no one on this earth that has the unique combination of your gifts, skills, and abilities. Understand what your magic is. Know your gifts. Perfect those gifts so that you can use them to do good in the world. 2, find your earth. Like Superman, there's always going to be places where you're average. Don't waste your time or your energy or your career in those situations. Find your planet Earth. Find those situations where your gifts and abilities allow you to create meaningful difference and impact every time you show up. And 3, be courageous. Dare to be different. Don't settle for anything less than excellence. You are amazing all by yourself. And finally, my last quote, don't live and then die without the world knowing you were here. Find your heroic moments. There's greatness inside of you. Use it to have an amazing impact on this world. And because there's no such thing as heroes, we're all waiting on you to do your part. Thank you.